CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge. And let's go.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nicole.
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And for Denver, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up. Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Personal foul. Here's Mitchell. And there's the pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. On offense, here are the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game.
Excellent body control around the rim. Barton didn't let the defender distract him at all.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich, defended by Gordon. Bogdanovich wide open. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Murray against Conley. Barton outside. He feeds it to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Back to Jokic. There's the dish to Gordon. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Porter against O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Inside. Here's Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Over Jokic. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Buries it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Now here's Murray. A 3. No good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Barton finds Gordon. Here's Murray. Utah with the rebound. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. And again, it's Utah.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray against Conley. And Murray. Here we go. Basket counts.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. Barton outside. In the corner, it's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Here's Barton. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Conley dishes to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, Porter pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovic can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Murray outside. Barton in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Barton's got 7.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Mitchell with it. That one goes. Count it.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Utah.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1. Here's Conley. And Utah again with the bucket.
And he can hurt you at all 3 levels. Mid-range, in the paint, or deep. Conley can spark this offense.
Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the left wing. And it's Murray with the jam.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. Big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Will is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Murray looking around. Gordon takes it off the glass. Gordon's got his first points of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
The Nuggets trail by 8, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Jokic kicks to Porter. Clock at 6. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. For three. Another miss by Utah.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouled in there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
1:12 left in the second quarter. Down low, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Some dishes to Ingles. To the paint, here's Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Whiteside's got his first points of the game.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Green. And here's Rivers. Drives to the hoop. Out to Morris. Outside Green. 5 to shoot. The pass to Dozier. The three. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. Now Clarkson. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. He can't hit that time. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside.
Hassan Whiteside.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Utah with their lead.
Thanks.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 12 points and 1 assist. What did... And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Shot clock at 2. Deep 2 from Murray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Out to the wing. O'Neal passes to Gobert. The open shot by Bogdanovich. And no good that time. And it's Denver the other way. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Porter with the steal. To the inside. Here's Murray. Gordon finds Jokic. Back to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic draws the double. Passes it to Murray. From deep. A rebound by the Jazz. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots the three. Offensive rebound. Poked away and stolen by Gordon. Pass to Jokic. And it's out of bounds. Pass touched by Mitchell.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Lob pass to Gordon. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Inside, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Dishes to Conley. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Jokic, it's hauled in by Gay.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
They double him with Rivers. Here's Whiteside. Here's Oni. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Lets the three fly. Denver grabs the miss. 54 seconds left to play in the third. All sorts of time. Here's Morris.
Zeke Naji. That's his first personal foul.
Jazz leading by 8. Here's Oni. And the pass to Whiteside. Down low. Gay kicks to Clarkson. Sinks the three-pointer.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Morris into the lane. Plays it up and banks it in.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Oni passes to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Puts it up, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Nuggets ball.
And so it's Utah in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Green in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Morris dishes to Rivers. A 3-ball. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Morris against Conley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Out to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Gobert. The feed to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Green. Here's Rivers. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Gobert. Feeds to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. To the inside. On the wing, Morris. Guarded by O'Neal. Morris, no good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points. Mitchell outside. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. There's O'Neal with the 3. Mitchell looking it over. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. Gobert. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Going inside. A nice shot by Rivers.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And they go to the intentional foul. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And Utah also making a switch. Whiteside's checked in.
Jazz substitution.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Passes it to Bogdanovich. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Moving it up. Murray dishes to Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
Michael Porter Jr.
And Porter drops them both.
He's basically automatic from the line. Not the guy you want to send there now.
Conley against Murray. Conley, the pass to Whiteside. That one drops for him. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Superb recognition from the clever veteran Conley on that one. Very adept at knowing when to dish it.
Murray finds Porter.
2 minutes.
Conley against Murray.
2 minutes.
Stolen by Michael Conley. O'Neal from long range. No good. Shot missing. And Denver the other way now. Porter dishes to Gordon. Murray the pass to Porter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through when his teammates need him to.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. The train. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
3.
Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The kick out to Porter. Back to Murray. From downtown. A rebound by the Jazz.
You You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Kicks to Mitchell. The dish to Whiteside. Here's O'Neal. Whiteside tried to break free. Now the pass to Bogdanovic. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Hello. That's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
And here is Conley. And so it's Utah with the win. They seem to rep. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Denver, Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans were fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Gordon against Crowder. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. Back to Crowder. Up and over Gordon. Denver grabs the miss. Outside Porter. Pass to Barton. Gordon outside. Here's Jokic. The shot off that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Down low. Gordon with a steal. On the wing, Porter. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Shoots over Bridges. Porter's shot is off.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity. Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Jokic. And here's Porter outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Barton, the pass to Gordon. Now Jokic is covered by Ayton. Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions? This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Crowder right side. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. Inside. Bridges down low. Covered by Jokic. Bridges misses. Barton outside. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Booker. Here's Ayton. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Deflects the pass. Here's Crowder. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. The Suns clear it. Outside Paul. Ayton finds Booker. Murray with it. Now guarded by Booker. Murray passes to Barton. Outside Porter. And here's Murray. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. The Suns trailing. fires it. And again, it's the Suns missing. Gordon, right side. Pass to Porter. Martin outside. Outside Murray. 4 seconds left. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Nuggets on top, up by 4. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Ayton, rejected by Jokic. Murray against Paul. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Outside for Porter. He takes it in, and then Porter with the dunk.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Here's Jokic. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Ball against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Porter outside. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bridges passes to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Bridges outside. There's the drive. Good chance here for Crowder. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Ayton against Porter. Ayton passes to Crowder. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now it's just a 4-point Nugget lead. Ball against Murray. Up top, Porter. Plenty of room that knocked down that one. Porter's gotten 4 this quarter. And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoff scores. What are some of the reasons that can be the case?
I mean, B.A., the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason window is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers, being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
And the shot goes. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Here's Paul. Bridges against Porter. Bridges passes to Ayton. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ayton's got 6 points.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Gordon. Crowder with a steal. Bridges right side. For three, Booker. He can't hit that time. Now Denver takes it the other way.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And they'll get another chance. The kick out to Barton. Murray up top. He's covered by Ayton. Second shot opportunity. Gordon can't hit. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jokic passes to Barton. Back to Jokic. Outside Murray. To the middle. And Jokic throws it down.
He is just an excellent pick and roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing the...
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here alongside Coach Malone, and Coach, a strong first half for this team. What was clicking for you?
I love that ball movement, taking care of the ball.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. For the Nuggets, Kenny, how'd you see it? And that's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Jeff Green, and it's Najee in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half from Michael Malone. Denver in the lead. Now here's Morris. Oh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. To the paint. McGee with a steal. Now Payne. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Here's Dozier. About a minute played here in the second half. Inside. Here's Green. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Payne with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's McGee. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Back to Morris. Pass to Green. Here's Rivers. Here's Najee. Kaminsky pulls it in. Here's Shaman. To the inside. Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the first one at the line is good.
Cameron Johnson taking 2 shots.
And Johnson drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And here is Morris. Pass to Dozier. On the wing, Green. Drives to the hoop. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now here's Payne. Outside Johnson. Kaminsky with it. Here's Payne, guarded by Morris. Payne, pass to Kaminsky. And there's the 3-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Morris against Payne. Pass to Dozier. To the left side wing. To the middle. Morris outside. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
No good on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Knocks it loose. McGee passes to Kaminsky. Back to McGee. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Outside Payne. Out to the right wing. Inside. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Najee. Back to Rivers. Morris with it, and it's Payne picking him up. On the attack, Morris. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Payne with the bucket.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Denver has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Morris outside to the inside. Green up top. Pass to Rivers. For 3. Called in by McGee. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. Back to Kaminsky. Outside Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Over Green. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
Everybody make some noise for your boys. Let's go!
So it's Denver now. 3-point lead on the floor for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Murray from outside gets the 3 ball to go. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Up top, Paul, defended by Murray. Paul passes to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the best pick-and-roll players in the history of NBA basketball. He has mastered that aspect.
Throws it up high, and Jokic throws it down.
Graceful alley-oop from Jokic, a big man who can really move.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Paul passes to Bridges. Ayton with it, covered by Jokic. Ayton, no good. The Nuggets have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Murray passes to Barton. And here's Gordon, down low. Barton outside to the paint. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Paul. From the elbow. And he gets the jumper to drop. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
If anything, you know you can count on Chris Paul to deliver in the clutch. He is so competitive, so tough.
Inside. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Booker can't get it to go.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight.
Barton outside. No, stop with him there. Jams it in. And, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul, such a quick thinker.
Barton, the pass to Murray. And again, it's Denver converting.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Paul. Suns keep it alive. Here's Ayton. Here's Bridges. Rejected by Jokic. And he recovers it. Here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. 4 on the clock. Here's Bridges. Goes up again. Ayton, no good. So it's Denver now. Down low. Here's Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Jokic. Barton outside. There's the 3. And they recover it. And here are the Suns. They trail by 9. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. No dice from the high post. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Phoenix ball.
So the Nuggets win it. A clean win. And one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Bring out the starters for your Denver Nuggets.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Now, Doncic following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Hardaway kicks to Powell. Wide open. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And, guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Downright lethal in the pick and roll. Gordon's size and quickness, along with the decision-making, it's a tough combination.
Now, here's Doncic, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Murray with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Murray draws so much attention as an offensive player. Just calmly drops it off to the roller.
Doncic against Porter. Doncic looking it over. And there's the pass to Porzingis. And that one, good.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Now here's Murray. There's the three. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
3 points.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Barton outside, takes it inside. Outside for Murray. Shoots over Doncic. Murray, no good. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
Here's Finney Smith. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. No good with the elbow jumper.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it now.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Some creativity for Porter that time, a guy who's not afraid to show off a bit.
Doncic against Porter. Doncic passes to Porzingis.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Doncic against Murray. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barton. Murray for 3. Kept alive. 1:14 left in the first quarter. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And Murray showing some smarts right there. Some good patience in that pick and roll.
Pass to Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Doncic. The shot comes out, and the Nuggets going the other way.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Murray dishes to Gordon. Launches a three. Murray, no good. Mavericks trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The shot by Powell, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. It's Barton on the wing. Gordon kicks to Barton. Jokic trying to free himself up. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Brunson scanning the floor. Rejected by Murray. And there's the drive. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Denver Nuggets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point.
Okay.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
On the court for the Mavericks, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now Doncic driving to the basket. And the dunk by Doncic.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Rivers passes to Najee. Here's Rivers, guarded by Hardaway. From deep three-point range, Rivers can't get it to go. And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving. The need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Morris outside. They kick it out to Green. Morris outside. Here's Dozier. Najee passes to Green. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks trail by 7. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Finney Smith. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Porter. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Back to Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got 6.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by the Nuggets. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And it's Murray penetrating. Jokic finds Gordon. Traps in the tray. And now it's a 12-point Denver lead. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league has to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
How about last season? He made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Morris kicks to Rivers. Green up on top. Cauley Stein defending. And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul.
Moses Brown.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Morris against Brown. Haji, and he dunks it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
We've got 1:23 left now here in the second. Dallas, no good that time either.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Dozier. He's covered by Brown. And it's Green. Missing. Mavericks trail by 11. And Cauley Stein has it in the corner. Feeds to Brown. Cauley Stein in the post. Working on Green. Brown outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Marjanovic checked in for Dallas.
Magic substitution. Boban Marjanovic.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Morris outside. They get the rebound. Green kicks to Dozier. Rivers passes to Nagy. Here's Dozier. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. Brunson against Green. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Green leading the charge. Dozier can't get it to go. Fast break, Dallas. And it's Bullock missing. That will count. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Denver sitting with a couple. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 14. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the...
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter at the 3. Murray for 3. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got 4 rebounds in this game. And with every team looking for floor spacers, Brent Bullock is a very good veteran option.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just don't want to let him get going, and continues to draw the attention of the defense to create the kind of gravity for other players on the floor to have opportunity.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Murray finds Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Doncic from deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried.
For 3.
Doncic has got 11 points.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Porter kicks to Murray. From past the arc. Powell pulls it in.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Doncic passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Barton passes to Murray. Six on the shot clock. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Passes to Gordon. Murray outside. Looking to get back on track here. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
And how about Jokic just with a tremendous read? Where was that ball going to carry him off the rim? He was in the right position.
Doncic passes to Powell. A pass to Porzingis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time Porzingis in the right spot.
Right side, Gordon. Down low. The kick out to Barton. Porter dishes to Gordon. Lays it up off the glass. Gordon's got 13 points.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Doncic way outside. Offensive rebound. Powell. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. The shot, no good. The Nuggets leading by 11. Jokic inside and a missed layup. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
From deep, Murray, good. 8 points for him.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the triple. The Nuggets have gone somewhat so far, 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Morris looking over the floor. This one for 3. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Morris against Doncic. Hardaway passes to Powell. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. Off on that one. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle.
In the game for your Nuggets, Jamal Murray.
shoots. The Mavericks pull it in. Finney Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third. People still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Dallas making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
And Barton is going to throw it down hard.
Well, Barton likes to get fancy out there. He gets to the rim that time in a great throwdown.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Here's Hardaway, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Martin with it. Hardaway picks him up. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The 3 for Doncic. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Wide open look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And it's Murray penetrating. The kick out to Porter. Porzingis with the steal. On the wing, Hardaway. Defending. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Denver basketball.
Denver leading by 15. Murray left side. Denver passing it around. The pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. 4 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. From the arc. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Murray left side. It's Barton on the wing. Outside Hardaway. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic against Gordon. Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in
Doncic. Great positioning on the putback.
And he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Doncic against Murray. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Porter against Doncic. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. It's good from long range.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Murray for 3. With the tip, Jokic on the follow.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Doncic with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And it's Doncic missing. The Nuggets leading by 14. But Trey. That shot, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost
3 points.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3-ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
And it's Murray with the chance.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Denver.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots,
They really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jamal Murray.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Murray with it. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Murray against Mitchell. To the wing, right side. Murray passes to Jokic. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Porter outside. It's not going to go for him. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Conley. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Knocked away. Gobert with it. Barton covering. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
High percentage look right off the bat.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Mitchell with the ball, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Here's O'Neal. And it's Denver with a rebound. Outside Murray. To the inside. Gordon. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. They recover it. Barton against Conley. 5 to shoot. Barton attacking. Here's Jokic. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Tries again. Pass to O'Neal. Off target from outside. The Nuggets trail. Driving inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the intensity Murray plays with is impressive. Excellent work forcing the issue and drawing the contact.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Conley passes to Gobert.
2 minutes.
Now Conley. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You know, off that pick, Mike Conley, he's able to drive, shoot, and pass. That's what makes him a tough cover.
Murray against Conley. Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Porter. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Carries it down low. Mitchell's got 5.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too.
Murray for 3. Kept alive. Here's Jokic. It's blocked by Gobert. And he gets it back. Clock at 6. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Conley finds Mitchell. Now Bogdanovich. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Murray. He has 6. Here's Porter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. Lets it go from 11. Gordon, the second chance points on the tip in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot from 16, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Give him 8.
The jumper is becoming part of his game. Rudy Gobert.
It goes! Are you kidding me?
That's how you beat the clock. Oh, taking this arena's breath.
And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Jazz. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
On the court for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Goes back up. Back to Bogdanovich. Down low. Gobert, no good. And the Nuggets shooting 46%, a decent average so far.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done. Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Conley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Conley causes so many problems for the defense. He's quick. He has the ability to score from anywhere.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell against Barton. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Can't hit that one. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Now here's Gordon. Back to Barton. And here's Murray. To the inside. And Gordon with the basket. On the assist by Murray. Gordon's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stop.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Pass to Rivers. Morris, right side. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team, and strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
Ingles, no good.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Green, blocked.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Oni, nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Jazz lead by 4. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Inside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Assertive move by Hassan Whiteside. He's a low, rolling off the screen.
1:03 left in the first half. Pass to Dozier. Morris with it. And he buries his first look.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Clarkson outside. Here's Whiteside. Here's Oni. Back to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Dozier. Ingles defending. The drive by Rivers. Outside for Green. Stolen by Ingles. And that's an intentional foul.
P.J. Dozier. That's his first personal
We've got
foul.
13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Oni. Back to Ingles with 1 on the clock. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Catching fire. When you have a shooter like Ingles, it's a great play to run.
And so it's Utah leading by.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the first quarter was all about Rudy Gobert. He had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and that's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. 3 on the clock. Here's Rivers. Off the mark there with a 3. Utah leading. Pass to O'Neal to the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
And here's Morris. Here's Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
On the wing, Mitchell from behind the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Conley finds Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Puts up a three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Green with the ball. Morris outside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And he commits the intentional foul. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Conley.
Lineup for the Nuggets.
To the middle. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Honey. Pass to Gay. Over to the wing. Clarkson outside. Shoots over Barton. 5 on the clock. And here's Clarkson. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Utah with a three. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Team foul.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Honey, guarded by Morris. Gay, the pass to Ingles. Clarkson for three. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Outside for Green. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Utah's gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Here's Clarkson. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Nice play. Gay with the quickness to get in close and the size to close the deal.
Morris with it. Now Whiteside defending. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Gay, the pass to Ingles. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. To the inside. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Here's Whiteside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Whiteside's got 6.
Showing off his inside game. Whiteside looking good there.
Pass to Najee. Here's Rivers. Inside. Here's Morris. Left side, Green. Back to Morris. Now Green. 1 second left. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And so it's Utah in a good situation. Up by 13 points to close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Denver, we've got Green, Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris, and it's Dozier in at the 3. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Plenty of space. Shot is good by Oni. And the Jazz lead by 15.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Rivers. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. "11 feet out. Up again. Here's Najee. Now here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Pass to Oni. And here's Clarkson. Here's Oni. Gay with the ball. To the paint. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one's on Monte Morris. A big group substitution here for Utah. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. And Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson. Outside Murray. They get the rebound.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Utah's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Oni, defended by Murray. Pass to Oni. Now Gobert. Over Jokic. Gobert no good. For Denver, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Mitchell against Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Does it get any easier than this? Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Pass to Mitchell. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Now here's Murray. Not a lot of room. From deep three-point range, he nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Mitchell. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Here's O'Neal. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
1:35 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Oni. Shoots over Barton. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. And the Jazz lead by 16.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Jazz.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Here's the 3. Jokic passes to Gordon. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Gordon. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Porter. Mitchell against Barton. Back to O'Neal. Here's Oni. Lets the three fly. Jokic grabs the board. Back to Porter from deep. That one is off.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
And so here's Phoenix. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Outside Paul. To the middle. From outside the arc. No good that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside Murray. Gordon outside. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Nuggets ball.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Oh, didn't think that was going in.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Outside Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. And a nice finish on the layup.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter.
Boy, we are so lucky to have so many outstanding young role models in the NBA. Aaron Gordon did fantastic work in the community in Orlando when he was a member of the Magic.
Back to Booker. And here's Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Barton. An open look for Booker. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Gordon making a donation to support homeless kids in local schools. Also, Aaron producing a video to help spread awareness in Central Florida.
Gosh, that video was so special. Aaron said, quote, potential is universal. Opportunity, not so much. That's where we come in, unquote. Boy, just great to have guys like Aaron in the league caring about the youth in their community and trying to make an impact with their influence. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Paul passes to Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Outside Murray. Barton outside. Back to Murray. The 3 is up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges outside. We've got 1:28 left in the first. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Ball against Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Now Booker. To the inside. Aiden, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Barton's shot off the mark. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And that one's long.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Jokic. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns trailing. And Booker with the jam.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Gordon. Crowder with a steal. For 3, Booker. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll be back with you shortly. Got to get going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Aiden in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Aiton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Murray against Paul. Here's Murray. He's got 5. Going inside. Here's Gordon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Give that one to Jay Crowder.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
He's off on the first. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routine. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Bridges. 4-3. Porter with the steal. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And he drives in, and then Porter with the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. The wide open shot is on the money. Porter's got 7.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Your defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Barton with a steal. Murray with it. Now guarded by Aiden. Murray passes to Barton. Murray against Booker. Pass to Porter. From deep. 4 on the clock. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. From 20 feet. Here's Aiden. Outside for Booker. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's a 3 from Paul. Bridges outside. A shot to stop the drought. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
How about the relentless effort on the backboards? Crowder utilizing his size to eat the window.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Murray with it. He's got 5. Down low. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Booker. He has 6. Inside. Here's Bridges. And he lays it up and in. 5 points in the game.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Murray finds Barton. Now Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. And here's Porter outside. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 4 rebounds now. From the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Now that makes it a tie ball game.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Porter. To the paint. And Jokic throws it down.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Booker against Barton. Outside Booker. Shoots over Barton. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray. Upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Stolen by Bridges. And a pretty tightly contested game here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Denver?
Playing on the road is having no effect on his between your playing.
And that's a wrap for our halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Michael Malone. We've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Green in at the 4 spot. Morris against Payne. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it. And the Suns get it back. And he makes it.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Back to Morris. Driving in. Pass to Dozier. Green with the ball. Out left to the wing. The Nuggets need to get one up. And it's hammered home by Green.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
To the middle. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Back to Morris. Pass to Green. Here's Morris. Defended by Payne. It's stolen by Johnson. For the lead. And it's good on the layup. Shamit's got his first points in this one.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Outside Payne from deep. He can't get it to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Morris can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Shamit. Three-pointer off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
To the paint. The shot by Najee, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's Shamit on the wing. Wide open look. Here's McGee. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And play stopped. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Left side Payne. Pass to Shamit. And here is Morris. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Here's Dozier to the inside. Here's Najee. Hauled in by McGee. 1:35 left in the third. Here's Shamit. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Down low. Najee, good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Now Payne. 1 minute left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Green. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Payne. That one's wide left. The Nuggets trail. To the middle. Here's Najee. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Morris outside. With the drive. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Payne. And that's good from 17 feet.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's JaVale McGee making things happen for Phoenix. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky. And then it's Landry Shamit. Then there's Campaign. And it's Johnson in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Outside Payne. Inside. Here's Kaminsky. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Suns lead by 4. Martin outside. Takes it inside. Here's Porter. 4-3. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And the dunk by Jokic.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Payne against Murray. Right side Payne. 6 to shoot. Johnson passes to Payne. Now McGee. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. Johnson against Porter. Now here's Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. Here he goes. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Phoenix calls timeout.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for Picture Time.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, "It's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays, too. Winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need."
Appreciate the report, Allie. That one goes in.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Paul with it. Outside Booker. Bridges outside. There's the triple. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Pass to Ayton. Another shot. And he converts the layup. And the Suns lead by 5.
DeAndre Ayton, unafraid of the big moment. Nice delivery.
The drive by Murray. Stolen by Ayton. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Murray finds Porter. Here's Jokic. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
And Jokic drops them both.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
It's Booker on the wing. Bridges against Porter. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And the Nuggets shooting a solid 53% from the floor. To the paint. Count it!
Well, this game separates the men from the boys. Aaron Gordon, big-time delivery.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Murray against Paul. Outside Booker. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Paul for three. And the Suns get another three.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Outside Booker. So the Suns win it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge...
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA. D.A. Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Dallas, Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Porzingis kicks to Powell. Doncic outside. Come on. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton. The three for Doncic. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And you know, Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
Well, I think the ability to find contributions from the entirety of your roster, that's showing up more and more. And teams that win championships, Kevin, yes, they have stars or multiple stars, but it's high-level role players that can go out and perform in the biggest moments and make those kind of contributions during a long 2-month postseason playoff run to finally get to the top of the mountain. That's where championship teams, that's why they call them teams, that's what they're made of.
And here is Murray after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Murray finds Gordon. Murray against Doncic. Barton passes to Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
Now Doncic, 6 points for him. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Denver grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers. Think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Porter in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got 5 points so far.
You feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3-ball goes that time.
Doncic fires from way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. You know, Brent, I was thinking about Barton in those early years. His biggest disadvantage was probably a lack of strength.
You wonder, Kevin, has the game changed so much that that's not quite as important as it once was, where Barton now can have freedom of movement, roam around, play in transition. As we've moved to this pace and space type of offense, Will Barton seems to fit the bill quite nicely.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And great, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Murray. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Doncic fires from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. He's got 9.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
Murray for 3. That shot off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Porzingis kicks to Powell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Outside Porter. Here's Jokic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
And they double up Doncic. Powell with it. Now defended by Jokic. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Barton finds Murray. Back to Barton. To the inside. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. 26 seconds left in the first.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Doncic with the bucket.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Murray looking around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Porter outside. The shot that time not on target. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Mavericks lead by 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center. Doncic finds Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Inside, Powell with the steal. Fires the 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Down low. Here's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Assist goes to
Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist. Well, it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
Doncic from deep three-point land. The shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Powell with the steal. To the paint. Barton against Hardaway. Sinks the triple. Hardaway has got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs. And at the time, Murray's 20 points per game were the most ever by a Kentucky freshman.
How about that? And then he comes into the league and shows you that he's got the kind of confidence where he's going to take a shot off the dribble, get around the pick, read a defender going underneath, and just start to pile up points in a hurry. And some of those have come at some of the biggest moments in the playoffs.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Gordon finds Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Doncic. He's covered by Murray. Good on the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. Teammates right now covering measuring up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. To the middle. And then Murray with the jam.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Runs in the pass to Burke. To the inside. Paulie stop.
That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the paint. It's deflected. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. For 3. Brunson, no good. And there's another turnover by the Nuggets.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Passes it to Burke. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. There's Brown with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Morris against Marjanovic. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson kicks to Burke. 3-pointer. That one, no good. He got it up. No good that time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and that's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
So on the floor for Denver. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter at the 3. Ollie Stein finds Burke. 6 to shoot. From deep 3-point range, Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Here's Gordon. The kick out to Barton. Fires from deep. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. For 3, Murray. Burke grabs the miss.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Brunson, good. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstones.
The 3. Porter, no luck.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. The Nuggets trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Hardaway for 3. Nuggets have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And Barton throws it down.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
But you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game. Sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Barton.
2 minutes.
Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic outside. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 17.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. Murray against Doncic. Back to Porter. Outside Gordon. And Porter, here we go. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Let's see who's allowed.
Mavericks leading by 11. From outside the arc. No good on the shot. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Rivers passes to Dozier. Back to Rivers. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. The Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Morris. No good off the back of the rim. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Now, here is Morris. 3 seconds left, and he sinks the layup.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Looking good at this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And it's the Nuggets with the ball, trailing by 10. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Lob pass to Porzingis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's a big target in Porzingis, but he delivers.
And here's Rivers. There's the drive. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Clock at 6. Green fires from way outside. Offensive rebound. Rivers, and he makes good on the layup.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Doncic from deep three-point land. The rebound by Jeff Green. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 10-point game. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Doncic trying to get open, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Lets it go. Green kicks to Rivers. Into the lane. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Porter. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway for 3. The Nuggets trail by 10. Porter passes to Murray. Doncic with the steal. Back to Hardaway. Launches a 3. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 20 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Down low. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Powell. Out to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. And no good that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. For 3, Murray connects from three-point range.
And Murray showing it all here. An exceptional player attacking while he's in the open floor.
Doncic outside. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
1:19 left in the 4th. Pass to Porzingis. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the 4th. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Here's Finney-Smith.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Mavericks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And the pass to Powell. True on the 14-footer. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Doncic with it. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.